Hey yo, PC Monk here with another Bitcoin video. Obviously, I'm streaming it. I'm doing this video. I decided to stream a little bit earlier today because my friend is coming, so maybe we, go out and stuff like that. Anyway, how you guys doing? Yesterday we talked about the move here. Guess what? I was not part of it. Why? Because I got stopped out before it does it. It's like stupid, right? Stupidito. Um, so. Stupidito, we got stopped out, but the move happened. Now we're again at $1,100,000, 780, right? I'm sorry, $111,000, 780, not $1,100,000, right? It's $111,000. Repeat after me. Anyway, so now it's important to hold this, and obviously you could see this is an area that we've played a lot. We held, we played it, we liquidity grabbed. Now this is important. This was your liquidity grab. This is the base, the 4-hour line, the 111, 780. If you lose this, and let me just show you guys on the 4-hour how important this is, okay? Comes from there. That's your first rejection on that level, okay? Then you went up here, then you held it here, it gave you another high, the all-time high, right? The all-time high, right? Same level, right? We held it here, right? Then we lost it. After all of these tries, we lost it here, right? We lost it here, give you this. Then again, we held it here, right? And there we are. So first of all, we cleared a good portion of liquidity, around 117 to 188. I'm sorry, around 117 to 188. Yes, correct. Then we came back down. So if you don't hold this, then you're in trouble, because then you're looking for this. You're looking for 109. Okay. And the way that it's looking on the 4-hour, as you guys could see, we had 3 leg down. That was the beginning of the 4-hour. So it's been 4 hours, 16 hours towards downside. Right? 16 hours towards downside. Now we're gonna again wait here and see what's gonna happen. Because if it doesn't hold it here, then it's definitely gonna come down. Alright. Now if you hold it here, then you're talking about this area. This area. Right? We cleared the 117, right? Then we cleared these shorters. These shorters were cleared right here. We've talked about it yesterday. Now, you either want to come back up, hold here, come back up, okay? Or you want to continue down because you cleared these shorts, if we're going to continue down. Now, on the daily, if you take a look at it, it is a little bit bearish. A little bit bearish, okay? We're below all the EMAs. The EMAs are crossing over the 13 and the 50. We're below the cloud. We're trying to hold this 4-hour line, which is, lingering around. And right here, there's a lot of liquidity, right? Now, overall, if I zoom out and we take a look at only the price action, meaning I turn off the indicator and I turn off all the drawings as well. This is what we have. You could see we had a high, which gave us a lower low, and then we're getting a lower high right there, and this is daily, by the way. So may I remind you where we are on the daily, right? Do I have a drawn line there? No, this is actually the 4-hour line. This is a daily level, my friend. It's not a 4-hour level. I do have it, but the color was wrong. It's a daily. There you go. This is it. This is what we have. So you got denied there, and that's a good deny. So now you're talking about here, towards downside, if it's about to happen. And I think it will. I think it will. If we lose this, which is about to, I think we want to go down. Now let's talk about the USDT dominancy. You could see after we held here, we went up again. Now, may I remind you, we haven't yet hit the 4.44. We haven't yet 4.44. All right. Now you'll be like, oh shit, bro, this thing is about to pump. Yeah. It might. It might. It might. It has a lot. It has room. Okay. On the daily, if I show it to you, it's a clear vision or clear projection. 4.7e, if that holds, you're talking about this range. And this is a daily range, by the way. I don't know. Some of my daily lines are looking at hourly. So that's a daily level. Yeah, we could just do it in one go. Don't get me wrong. In one go, USDT could fly up there. Okay. But may I remind you that you're getting denied at the same range over and over. This is going to be the third time. Now take a look at the bottom. So you have, this is the high of the wick, right? If this doesn't go above 4.57, this time you might hold around 4.28 to retry it. That's a might. Or you might just completely collapse it down. Okay, that could be possible. This could be possible. All right, a pullback. I don't want to talk about the collapse yet because we're gonna first get rid of this range here. Okay, this is a like a 1 hour range. I call it a 1 hour range right here. You could see the consolidation, right? So it only makes sense to come back and retest. Obviously, we have 2 more levels for it. But it makes sense to come here, and it's gonna be a super goddamn low, a local low, all right? If we break this is not important anymore. This is not important. We're talking about this level, the yellow line. If you break that, then we're talking about this parallel channel. If you break that, we're talking about this range. So there's 3 levels that we're talking about. Now, are we gonna break them all? We might not even break anything. We might just go up, all right? But we have to hold here. We have to hold here. We'll see. See what happens. Now let's talk about the liquidations and large orders. All right, so large order on BTC towards the downside. We got all these orders to be filled, and all of them are below the wick that we made. It's below the wick that we made, right? So hold on. All right, hold on. So, we do have liquidation towards the downside to grab liquidity. My bad, not liquidations, liquidity. All the way to 100 and I think 109 where we were talking about it. Okay. Not that much. There's not much left for the bids. At least not 200 and, I mean, you could see the buy order is 305. Not that much. Not that much, right? 300 at this level is not much. Now, if you come below it, where you're talking about 105, 500 million. What about towards upside? 513. So the range is the same, but we're pretty much sure if we continue to go up, we go around the high, which is 125, and around there, we get around still 531 million. Not a billion. I thought it's going to be a billion. So a lot of shorts got pulled out. A lot of shorts were pulled out. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. All right. So that's that. So the large orders are at both places. Let's take a look at the futures. Oof, 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 oof. Holy shit, bro. The amount of futures at 108 is insane, bro. Yeah, I think we're gonna dump it at some point. Let's take a look at the liquidation levels. We're about to hit a liquidation at 111,485. So this might actually perform a wick towards upside after we get liquidated. Not we, but whoever is about to get liquidated there. Excuse me. You could see like around 115. We got liquidation towards upside. We haven't yet touched that. We haven't yet touched that. We did actually. I think that liquidation was outdated. We did touch that. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We did touch it, bro. Let me check again on the chart. On the chart. So these are the liquidations. Towards upside, we got 1.80 billion at 115. Yeah, we didn't touch 115. Touch 113. Towards 109, we got 1.11 billion to be liquidated. 1.11 billion to be liquidated towards downside. Now the long max pain is not that much, just minus 0.16%. All right, so we get there, and I think that's going to be the max pain for longers. People are going to be in pain, and obviously Ethereum is the one that's been liquidating all the longers. So today we got some news. All right, let's check the Forex calendar. So today we got GDP, and unemployment claims. Should be fun. I don't think it's gonna be that volatile, but should be fun. And that is it. So if I conclude, back to the chart, and I'm gonna conclude. Back to the chart. BTC, lose 117,780. You're gonna come back to this range. It's gonna be 109,383, give or take. Okay. Come back, hold, then you're gonna push. Then you're gonna come here first. You're gonna come to the swing here. Let me remove this. You could see there's a swing here, right? You hold that swing, you're gonna continue up. You could slice it through, but you have to hold the swing. Let me just draw the swing. This is a sell side volume imbalance, okay? If you hold the swing, you're gonna continue up. And if you lose this, you're basically doing this. And that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay green. Until next time, peace out.